Is it really the holidays in Denver if you don't stop by zoo lights? Our next guest says, nope. Nope, it isn't. Welcome, everybody. Jake Cubier, great last name.
Thank you.
From the Denver Zoo. That's so cool.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here. Okay, Zoo Lights is a Colorado classic. I'd love to know how it got started and how long it's been.
Yeah, so this is our 34th year.
Really?
So there's so many people who've been coming to Zoo Lights since they were teeny kids and now bringing their kids. So
That's
it's amazing.
amazing.
It got started actually by a group of volunteers who I think they founded something similar to a zoo in the Midwest. They're like, why don't we give this a try? So it started with, I think, a few trees, and it was not what it is now. And then through the years, we just make it bigger and better, and it's turned into, like you said, you can't get through Colorado Christmas without it.
You really can't. Yeah. It's it's everything. So how has the event? How has it evolved over the year from like a tree or two to what it is now? And is it always being upped each year?
It's always being upped. Ooh. Yeah. I think between just desire from the community to make it better and better, technology helps a lot.
That's a great point.
We've converted to all LED lights, so we've actually we save about 50% of our electricity compared to what we did just about 10 years ago. So that's been huge. And then one really cool thing that people who are big zoo fans can actually spot every year, depending on what's happening around the zoo, so like a significant animal birth or new arrival, we'll build a new sculpture. So kind of as the years go on and new things happen, we kind of commemorate those with new light sculptures.
I hope there's a lion cub.
I think there
will be.
This year will probably be lion cubs.
I can't wait. Okay, there are two new ones, guys, if you didn't know. Anything new we should be on the lookout for this year other than the amazing animal sculptures?
Yeah, one thing isn't actually a physical feature, but it's a time feature. So we actually added a 4:30 p.m. time slot a little bit earlier, so people like myself who have young kids, it is really nice way to catch Zoo Lights on the earlier side. Get your kids, get them fed and get them in bed in time.
Get them out, get them in bed.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Now, if I go tour Zoo Lights, is it just lights I'm seeing for like a newbie, or do you see the animals as well?
A lot of the, especially this time of year with the weather we've had lately.
It's so warm, I know.
It's so warm. So as you're walking around, obviously they're not as easy to see.
Right.
But we have a lot of animals that are out. Then we have indoor areas like Tropical Discovery.
I love those.
Which is an amazing.
I like when you walk in, it's all humid.
Yeah, it's always 70 degrees and humid, so it's nice and warm in the winter, cool in the summer. And we have more than half the animals that live at the zoo live in that exhibit.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of these are obviously lizards and small amphibians and things like that. So there is a huge animal component to Zoo Lights.
Unbelievable. I love that. Okay, you want everyone here to experience, the holiday magic. And I want to know more about this. I think it's brilliant that you guys do this. There's a sensory-friendly night for people maybe with neurodivergency in their family. Talk to me about how do you make it sensory, not overstimulated?
Yeah. So this is actually something we've started doing for a lot of our big events. So Glowing Wild in the spring, Boo at the Zoo, and Zoo Lights. We add a sensory-friendly night.
So smart.
So like you said, this is for people with sensory processing disorders who are on the spectrum possibly, who might be overwhelmed by huge crowds, flashing lights, loud noises. So we take these events and just kind of tone them down a little bit.
Chill them out.
Yeah. Limited number of tickets, so there's fewer crowds.
Nice.
We turn down the music, any like flashing lights. We work with experts to make sure that anything that could potentially be a triggering experience for those families, it gives them a chance to experience something that they normally wouldn't be able to experience.
What a great way to include everybody. That's very thoughtful of you guys to do that. You also have created a night for the adults.
Yes, on the other end of the spectrum.
On the other end of the spectrum.
We
what
turn
is
it up.
this? I'm like picturing what's going on?
Yeah, so that's also been a huge hit. So for these special events too, we do adult nights. So you're with your ticket, it includes a drink. So there's 21 and up events. We all love our kids, of course, but it's also nice to have a night out.
Yeah, a little date night.
Yeah, a little date night. And I think the zoo is a wonderful place for a date night and for adults. So it's one of our really special things that we're doing for the 21 and up crowd. We have one more coming up on January 1st.
January 1st. Oh, that's a big one. Okay.
So if you still have some gas in the tank after New Year's
You can
Eve,
do it. My birthday's on the 12th and everyone's empty. No one has anything left, which I understand. Okay, I'm on the lookout for a very good deal for my viewers. Hit me. What can you do for us?
Well, first you can enter the contest to win tickets.
Amazing.
And then we always recommend that people get a membership to the zoo.
Oh, smart.
So not only do you get tickets and you can come anytime you want, but you also get discounts for things like Zoo Lights and merchandise, food, concessions. But most importantly, the membership also gets you early access to be able to buy tickets and things. And it's especially important for like our summer camps, which sell out really, really fast. being a member gives you first dibs on those hot tickets.
I want to be a member of the zoo.
Be a member.
I want to be a member of the zoo. Okay, this is so exciting. So Zoo Lights is going on at the Denver Zoo now through January 4th. You can snag your tickets at denverzoo.org.